So this video is in response to their Pa 69. I think I pronounced that right. If I'm not, it's down below the link to the video response. Her question was, top 2 reasons I am an atheist. Well, the exact question was top 2 reasons you are an atheist, but putting in my sense. Top 1 reason is the Bible is unbelievable. If you look at the Bible, if you read the Bible, starting from the beginning all the way to the end, it's not really believable. And to put to another way is, it's written by man. Man has a lot of flaws. There's no way of, who knows if these guys were eating the wrong mushrooms on these trails. Nowadays, if I was to go out and say that angels came from the sky and God talked to me, I would be put in a mental ward probably. If I seriously thought that God talked to me and I was a messenger of God, that God talks to me in my sleep, Bush, he's the president, he could get away with it and say that God's telling him to start all these wars or start the Iraqi war. But it's totally unbelievable. Creation Week, Noah's Ark, Revelations. Show me some substantial proof and maybe you can convert me, but I highly doubt it that you can actually convert me to Christianity again. I was born and raised on Christianity till I was 15 and found some loopholes. But I think it's just a bunch of bullshit. I think the religion is a bunch of bullshit. Put into instance, let's talk about the Aztecs or the Mayas or Egyptians before Christianity was created. At the time of the Egyptians, Judaism was starting to come up, and that's where you get Noah and the whole frogs falling down on them, firstborn sons, blood. Are all the Egyptians going to hell? All the Aztecs going to hell? Are all the Mayas going to hell? All the ancient Chinese civilizations, are they all going to hell because there was no Messiah? There was nobody creating a religion at that point? Honestly, by what the Bible says, yes they are, because apparently the only God you shall believe in is the Christianity imaginary friend up there. That's one thing, is all the Romans are going to hell before Christianity formed, and before the Catholic Church came to order in Rome, which they created the Bible, of course, because I'm pretty sure somewhere in Vatican City they have hidden books somewhere, or books deep away that they just don't want in the Bible, because you know what? They might not want to make Jesus look so normal. Why does it go from Jesus being, 12 years old or less than that to 30 years old? There's a huge gap there. Pretty sure he might have had fun with the kids on the playground or something, but it's just unbelievable. Show me some substantial proof. Show me that the Bible can be real and that what everything in there is real. But just with Creation Week itself, Christians can't even agree on if it was a literal week or not. it does specifically say, and the day was, and the light was day, and the night was night. Dark was night. My number 2 reason is I like to have a free mind. I don't want to have this crutch that I'm not going to get into heaven, that I'm going to go to hell. I don't like to have this crutch that I have to do everything for this imaginary guy up in the sky looking after me. I want to do things because of me, because I feel it's right. I don't want to do things because he feels it right, or this God feels it's right. It's just a big crutch, and I think a lot of it's for the weak-minded that need to have this feeling inside that there's someplace better after they die. And they devote their whole lives to it. I mean, I know people that devote their whole lives to it. You're not living your life for yourself that way. You're living your life for this God. This God you believe is in the sky. And what comes when you die? And you don't go up to a heaven. And you just realize, and you won't even be able to realize that you wasted your whole life doing everything your imaginary friend wanted you to do up there. Doing all the good because of him and not because of yourself. And that's what it is you do all this good, or you try and do all this good. I mean, look at the Catholic priest, but you try and do all this good because of him and not because of yourself. It's just sad and pathetic. I like doing it because I'm a good person, not because an imaginary friend upstairs wants me to be a good person. And that's it for this. Have a good night.